Alright, we got everything on this side of the axe done. Now we need to get this face of the other one. So again, I'm going to lay it on top of this 2mm foam, grab my pen, draw an exaggerated outline around it. If I can get my pen dry. Alright, then we will cut that out and then wait for glue to dry yet again. So we got this glued up here, and unfortunately I used my last bit of contact cement putting it on there. So we'll have to make a trip to a Hobby Lobby or something to get some more.
That's forever away.
It sure is, but I don't think you can get it anywhere else around here. So lay this. The easiest way I figure out how to do this is to lay this piece down, and then you can position this piece above it to kind of get an idea where you need to be at. And then press it down on it. I'm hoping I had enough contact cement left to be able to get this to stick on there good, because I was scraping the bottom of the barrel. Oof, boy, that's going to require some sanding.
You keep saying sanding, but I've never seen you sand.
I sanded this earlier, actually.
Oh, you do? I guess our yogurt saw too. Yeah, I usually pay attention.
I definitely have room for improvement. Let's say that. Definitely have room for improvement.
Yeah, that looks good to me. But are you sure you have room for improvement? It looks the exact same as the other one.
Alright, so that's got that pretty much cleaned up. Since I'm out of contact cement, I think what I'm going to do is try to maybe clean up some of these edges with the Dremel and sandpaper and stuff. And then maybe possibly start trying to cut this pattern in here, because that's all I can do right now, because I can't glue anything else. So, alright, we ran out of contact cement, can't do anything else building wise, so I'm taking the completed axe head here, and then I'm using my Dremel to clean up the edges. took a break, cleaned up my work area a little bit. Now, I think I'm to the point where I'm going to try to cut out the pattern of the axe, lay it over my axe that's way over there, some yonder, and try to trace this pattern onto the foam axe, which the more and more I look at it, it looks like it's going to be very difficult. So I don't know if it's going to be an exact replica or if it's going to be something in a similar fashion, but we'll just have to wait and see. Okay, so far I cut some of the pattern out on our paper template. Pinned it on very lightly, not to our axe head, being very careful not to stab too deep in it because I don't want to risk damaging the LED lights right now this far into the project. So what I'm doing is I'm putting these in, and I'm just lightly, I've got a razor blade here and I've taped off all but just the very edge of the razor blade. That's just enough to cut through the 2mm foam. What I want to do is I want to cut through the black foam without damaging the white foam underneath. And I'm going to carve out my outline here with just in the black foam with this razor blade. And then as I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to take it off and I'm going to flip it over to the other side and do the same thing, and then I'm going to come back and cut more pieces out of the paper template. But I don't want to cut more out of the paper template than I have to right now, because as you cut it, it gets more and more unruly and harder to manipulate. So I'm going to do this first, and then we'll come back and see what else we can do. Alright, so this is what we got so far for our stencil.
Can't see my dad's face.
So it's about 15 to 10 right now. We're going to call it a night, come back tomorrow, try to finish putting that on here, and also maybe try to track down some contact cement. So we will be back.